Rubikon me Adriatik Kelmendin përkrahet nga Interex, Cima Construction dhe Albi Group.
Shikuesve të Rubikonit i pëlqen shumë politika, por vetëm mbi politikën mund t'i pëlqej kur luan Kosova, përfaqësuesja e Kosovës në futboll, dhe për këtë arsye edhe në Rubikon Sonte do të flasim për rezultatet e kësaj përfaqësuesje pas 15 ndeshjeve pa asnjë humbje. Kanë qenë 2 ndeshje që u komentuan shumë gjatë edhe për mënyrën e lojës së lojtarëve edhe për udhëheqjen e ekipit. Cili është kombëtarja e Kosovës sot, sa i ka gjasat që të shënoj suksese në të ardhmen, cilat ishin dobësitë dhe çka me deklarata që i ka bërë vetë selektori. Do të flasim sonte me selektorin e përfaqësuesës së Kosovës, zoti Bernard Challandes. Welcome to Rubikon.
Thank you for the invitation.
A pleasure. Dhe në anën time të djathtë do të jenë gazetarët e sportit në Klan Kosova, zoti Emanuell Sylës, mirëserdhët. Dhe zoti Jon Ajetit, mirëserdhje. Mr. Challandes, so it's been quite a good year when we saw only winning and no defeat for 15 matches in a row. But these are tricky times when we saw that our favorite team didn't win the last 2 matches. What happened?
Yeah, okay, we have progress. We have had good results, very good results. It was almost too fast, perhaps. And we cannot have a progression linear. I think it's normal because if Kosovo don't lose 15 games more, that means we are not Kosovo. No, it's for me normal, and it was very good. We have done a good job, very good job. The team has played very good in 18, in 19, and after it was COVID. But that means we don't play in March, we don't play in June, and comes the games in September. And it was, we have had a lot of problems with COVID, not only COVID.
Worldwide, for all the teams, COVID is the same.
No. For example, against Macedonia, only 1 player was not with Macedonia against COVID. We have 3. And 3 very important. It's not the same.
Sometimes with trainings and stuff.
You know, we are from Kosovo also. For example, I give an example. In Parma, we must play normally with our team, but Kosovo is on the red list of Norway, of Switzerland. The players don't come here. We don't train together. They come with car in Parma for the game. That means other team has not this problem, or other problem perhaps. But I must say clear, it was not easy. After we have had very good players with injuries, with some problem of transfers, and we have not large contingent. But okay, the team has played also against good opponents. Yeah. We must see. We have won the Nations League in Group D, but after we are in Group C. I say we can win against Greece. We can win against Slovenia. I am not afraid with such opponent, but not contrary to say, oh, it's not possible to lose against Greece. No, please. I have trust with the team. I play football offensive because I like offensive, and that means I have confidence with the team. That means, okay.
But basically, what you're saying, you say that it was a lack of trust and bad faith for Kosovo team.
No, it was a hard time for Kosovo team, and you know the focus in this part with the COVID is only Macedonia. Okay, and that means after the defeat against Macedonia, it was not easy for the team, and for people, for everybody, for me, for the players, to be concentrated for the next game, the next goal, perhaps. And, okay, we have had a lot of problems, I repeat, with very important players who cannot come, who have had problem also. And at the end, okay, we have had problems on the pitch, clear. And for me, it's a normal development also. I am not happy. I am not happy with me. I am not happy with the team in such situation. But I can say also it's the normal way of a team, because this progress cannot be always progress. It's not possible.
You were criticized for being defensive. You said after the match with Spain, you had to be from another planet to believe we could beat Spain. So why would you say that? You're the main person who will lead the team.
Now, we must take the context of this sentence. I have a journalist who asked, you have received 3 goals against Sweden. You have received 3 goals against Spain. It's not normal. You speak about progress. Where is the progress? And in this situation, I say, hey, I am realistic also. I dream always. It's the reason because I am here. Because I dream for Kosovo success. I have accepted this job as coach because I dream from European Championship. I said immediately in my when I come here. But also I must be realistic. We speak about Spain. How a journalist can request from the team or from the coach to win against Spain. That don't mean that I don't think it's possible. It's impossible to play against Spain. No, if you are in the theory with the team, I said, hey, we will do the sensation. We will do the exploit. How? We will play with 2 strikers very high. They must disturb the 2 central defenders. And you, Selina, you must disturb Busquets. And our 2 wingers or players of the side go immediately on the defenders. Because if we stay behind, for me, no chance. Because
you mentioned the context, and it was a wrong night for context, because we have North Macedonia beats the same night Germany, and North Macedonia players are not from another planet. Someone might think that, okay, how can you expect North Macedonian team to beat Germany? Is the same like expecting Kosovo to beat Spain.
No, it's the answer to the journalist who an exploit, a very good game, and I have done with Kosovo. It was only an answer to a journalist who is surprised because we don't win against Spain. You, as journalist, you must be.
Was that a rushed statement from your side? Would you say something differently? It was only that night?
Clear. It's normal to say how you can request for the team to win against Spain. But as coach, clear, I dream and I prepare the team for winning because I think it's possible. But it's impossible to explain that after the game with 2 questions, why one player don't play and why you lose against Sweden. And it's so, I cannot say bad questions, but after, if you journalist, you take only this sentence without context, for me, you are not a good journalist. And it's not my idea, clear. And the people who knows me, they know exactly, hey, I dream for Kosovo. Hey, I'm sure Kosovo can win against Brazil one time.
But it cannot be journalists' fault, because when you win, also journalists will say, Super Kosovo.
Yeah,
so
clear.
When you lose, they will say, come on, what you're saying.
I accept all the criticism. but realistic criticism. And you cannot criticize a team because this team don't win against perhaps the best team in Europe or in the world now. And for me, it was clear. It was a reaction more because the question of the journalist, and not to think or to do the feeling that the coach have no trust with the team of Kosovo. Never. Never. Clear, no. I like the team, and I have do always the contrary with the team. Hey, we are Kosovo, we are a little team, but we can win. We can win against England, for example.
Spain?
We can win against Spain. Yeah.
What was the result that you were expecting that night, before the game?
Before the game, I know as a realistic coach, it will be very, very hard. If I don't think so, I am a stupid coach. But here, I think, hey, it's possible. And why? How we can do? I study all the last game of Spain, and I think, okay, perhaps if we can disturb Spain at the beginning of the action, we can have possibility for scoring. In my head, it was clear. I have explained for the players. We have tried. I have changed the strategy also for this goal, to disturb Spain. But if it's so easy to beat Spain, no, it's not easy. We have tried. We have tried the team, but not enough.
We scored one goal.
As coach, we scored one goal, but as coach, I was not happy with this game. This result was not so bad, we can say. In normal football, we know a defeat of Kosovo in Spain against a team. I tell a story now.
Okay.
We have spoken with one player of Spain, Olmo. One player, he knows 1 hour player, and he speak with Castrati, yeah, and he speaks before the game with Castrati, and he said, "Oh, we play today against Brazil," and Castrati asked him, "Why you say that?" The coach has spoken 1 hour about Kosovo. He said he shows video and analyze, and he said, "Oh, Kosovo is a good team. Be coach. This team is dangerous," and he speak very, very positive 1 hour, and almost said also against Germany, 6-0 against Germany. 4 months before, he has spoken 10 minutes. Almost said 10 minutes.
But maybe players
Kosovo
know better the German game, the strategy.
No,
Kosovo team was unknown.
No.
And this was also not just a regular match. It was very political, because Spain is not recognizing Kosovo. It was political from Kosovo's side to score.
It's interesting that we have just one team that recognizes Kosovo independence. So
yeah, but it was the politic.
Yep.
The coach of Spain respect a lot Kosovo. It's another story. We speak about football. And Luis Enrique said me at the end also, congratulations, perhaps not for this game, but okay, he's a good coach, and he can say, okay, congratulations. But clear, he has studied. That means we, Kosovo, we cannot be satisfied with the defeat. I am never satisfied with the defeat. But I think a coach must dream and must be realistic. And must take the positive also. It's my job. It's normal for my job. And if journalists after the game are very aggressive with this defeat, I have problem as coach to accept. And it was the reason because this sentence. But clear, I was a little disappointed, but I have dream of an exploit for Kosovo one time more. But dream is dream, and the reality is reality, and we must. It was a very interesting game for us for learning something. I have shown a lot of things of Spain, and it's for me a wonderful example for us. How they press, how they run, and it's a good thing for us to accept also such defeat for learning one time more. Yeah.
Coach, if the commander tells his soldiers that the battle is lost before even it starts, do you think that commander is worthy to be their leader?
Okay, a team needs always leaders, clear, and the leaders needs also to be in a good situation in club. And it was in this time where we have had some problems individual for some players. Some players where you speak about Macedonia, Ramani, Rashica, and Murici were not. And if I ask now in the people in all the Europe, who are the best players? Do you know players from Kosovo? What they say? Oh, Ramani in Napoli, Murici, Lazio, Rashica, Werder Bremen. Yeah, and it's clear. For us, it was a little problem, and not only because the player, such players are very important for the team as player, also as personality, clear. But after, it's always the same. If such players are not here, other players must take the role. It's a normal way also in a team. I don't think we haven't.
Well, didn't leave Goran Pandev to come to play against Kosovo. Goran Pandev, his club didn't allow him to come to play against Kosovo, but he takes the risk, play game, and they win.
Yeah. But you know,
they are on the European Championship now.
It's a good question and a good remark, because Pandev, 39, he has done his career. He can say, okay, I go.
Goran Pandev is the best player in Macedonia, I think.
It's not easy. It's not easy for a player.
You're 69, so you could be a good coach. It's not how old you are.
It's not easy for a player. Now, I give another example. Okay. Ramani comes here for the game against. At the beginning, we know his injury. After, perhaps a chance for Spain. But the pressure of Napoli was so big. For the player, it's not easy. He lives in Napoli. He plays with Napoli. He has his salary in Napoli. And if Napoli said, if you are injured with Kosovo, you will have problem in the clubs. And how can I don't doubt that Ramani wanted to play this game. And for all our players, Murici, Ramani, Rashica in Macedonia, they wanted to play this game. Sure. For Kosovo, we cannot doubt. But I repeat, it was Pandev can come. Ramani, impossible from Napoli. It was not from the club, it was the politic. We have had a little, and I say it's not the same. Only Elmas from Napoli don't come for this game in Macedonia. And for us, it was more other players. We have had problem. Sometimes you are in a good time. It was an unfortunately time for us, but you must never think the players the players don't give enough importance for the team. No, we have had success with such players, and now perhaps we must bring more concurrence. Perhaps it's time.
Do you believe that there are some players who are not giving as much as they can?
No, I don't think so. I think only concurrence is important for everybody, for you here, for me as coach, and for everybody. And that means perhaps it's time to bring perhaps more, if we have, and a real concurrent.
Do we have?
Yeah. I hope, but with patience. One time more.
Yes, you played two different styles against Sweden, of course, and against Spain. If you played the same tactical game against Sweden as you played with Spain, you think that we could got the winner, maybe a point in this game?
No, it was
because you played your style against the Sweden, but you play more defensively in Spain, of course, because we are talking about one of the best national teams.
You can say that after the games. That means the strategy against Spain was more offensive than against Sweden. Clear. But at the end we have defend, because Spain don't give us the ball, and we cannot win the ball enough. We have won some balls in the midfield, but you have seen. One pass, two pass, and okay, pressing, gegen-pressing, and they keep the ball after, and you run. But okay, Spain ran a lot also, Huh? If we think we have run a lot against Spain, but they have run 3 kilometers more. You think? They have had the ball 80%. They have done near 800 passes.
They run
more
when they don't have the ball.
Yeah,
you know
but it's the incredible quality
but
of
the
this
idea
team.
was the idea when we play against these tough teams. Should we play like 3-5-2 like you played in Spain, or should we always play in your system that you play 4-2-3-1?
I think I must see who are the players, which is the opponent, what is the best for us. I think we have had success. You have spoken about this success, and we have played our game. I don't think that Flick from Bayern München changed the system the next game against PSG. I don't think. Because it's a system
but he has too many choices.
But now for Kosovo it's possible to change, and we have done this. It was a strategy against Spain, particularly because I have seen all the games of Spain, and for me it was a strategy of crazy. And not because because in the contrary than the people think, I have thought perhaps with this strategy we can win against Spain.
You wanted to surprise them, to change the way you play?
Clear. It was the idea to trouble, to disturb because I have seen all the games, and we as Kosovo, I cannot understand we can be only in our own parts and we defend.
The same style of play
it's
as I remember you played against Greece.
Yeah.
Right, and there was very good game.
Greece has done. Okay, it was one time more. Football sometimes it's not logical because if Greece play 10 times such a game, never they do the draw. It was perhaps the same if you have seen the Bayern München against Paris. It was the same. Sometimes, okay, we do a good game, and it's the good thing of football because it's not always logical. But no, it was clear decision. Now we have, for me, the most important. I come here. I study the team. I study the culture, and the player of Kosovo likes ball. And if we have played here some games without to think, in England, without to think strategy, only with
no pressure.
No bad pressure, only a positive pressure. We have players for this football, and people like this football also. I must say, I am very, very sad because we have we don't play. We never play. We have had success, but we have played always here with 12. Always with 12. Now we play only with 11. Unfortunately,
Because of the fans,
fans, our fans are so important for our players, for our
As
team.
are for every other team. Because if we play without fans, then it's without fans for Sweden and without fans for Spain.
Yeah, we can compare
bigger national team
what we
they
want.
used to play with.
But for us, Kosovo, our people, our fans, I am sure are more important than the fans of Sweden.
These players, when they play with...
You think that Ibrahimovic need to have fans? He has a lot.
Ibrahimovic is one.
No, Ibrahimovic not one. It's Ibrahimovic, it's Forsberg, it's a lot of players with Sweden. No. For a team as Kosovo, our fans are very, very important. But, okay, one time more, we must adapt, we must accept also this situation.
Coach, we know... Sorry.
Was it unfair that a lot of people said that you maybe should consider resigning after these 2 matches?
No, I cannot accept this feeling. No. On contrary, I never give up. I never give up. You can be sure.
And this is not the time to give up.
I am not the best coach in the world. I know that. But I respect Kosovo. I am very happy here with Kosovo and with the team. I think we have a future with this team. Probably not me, because we need a little time. It's sometimes, okay, we have had success, fast, almost too fast perhaps. Now it's another time, okay, but we must accept, we must learn with this hard time, and let's give the possibility for the next step.
And you will stay with the team?
Yeah, clear for me. I have trust with the team. I have pleasure with the team. I can work with the team. Okay, I have some problem with some players, you know that. But it's a normal life of a coach also. And
who are the problematic players?
I come, but my feeling is good in also with defeat or with problem now, because I can work with this federation. We work for Kosovo, for the team. I work with the federation, and I am happy. I have no problem with my stuff. Okay, a player who is angry because he don't play. If you
speak for Paqarada?
You speak about Paqarada, for example.
Okay.
How many minutes he has done the last game? Do you know? No. He has played.
How many?
In his team, right?
Yeah.
National or the club? You think?
Club.
Okay. No, not in club. No, in club.
Okay,
he has
you
played
mean
good
national
games.
team?
He has played good games, but it's not Real Madrid. We know it's St. Pauli.
Yeah.
Against Braunschweig, a team who will go in 3rd league next year. But Leart has played a good game. He's not a bad player. Clear also. But please. We speak about September 20. Before we have had success, with him, without him. Nobody asked about why play this player and not this player. Nobody.
We were happy.
Nobody, huh? Okay. We play in September 2 games. Okay, he play 1 complete. Okay. We play in October 3 games. He played 2 games and 10 minutes in October last year. In November, he don't come because COVID.
He didn't want to come. Or
He
the club didn't allow him.
He cannot come. Okay, from Hamburg, the city.
You don't know the reason? Don't know the reason?
No, the reason
because
was
of the
clear.
COVID.
It's not. It was the region of Hamburg. Don't let the player to go. Yeah, clear. And
did you talk with him about his decision that he...
This is the statement of Paqarada. I said...
yeah, but
he said his dignity has been violated and...
He has played in the last game half.
He said he's been ignored by you.
No. No.
Did he talk with you about this?
How you can say in your if I
saying what- what he said.
please. What he knows, what he said, you know that. I know that. No problem. He has fast the half minutes since September possible for him. That means a coach ignores the players who play fast the half minutes. Huh? What you say? And another thing. What do you think? He don't play for Kosovo. He don't play for Kosovo. It's a
What
Yeah,
do
but
you,
a lot of players who
He
don't play for
decided
Kosovo.
not to come for Kosovo.
what do you want to say with
that
that?
means
Because of what?
Huh?
Because of what?
Because
Of what?
Why he didn't come to play for Kosovo? What you are trying to tell us?
no, he decides, and
he
he
talk-
said with this coach, but he don't decide against the coach. He don't decide against Kosovo.
So he has something against
Because
you.
Which is the
Did you
problem?
talk with him? Did you talk with him
Clear.
during these games in March?
Okay, it's not easy to speak. But after, you have seen the game against Lithuania?
Yeah, I've been in the stadium. Yeah.
It was a very good game of
Yeah, for us.
Paqarada. Very good.
Yeah.
Paqarada. Very good. Against Lithuania.
I don't know if he played or not.
No. Please.
Against Lithuania,
please.
you said.
After this game, he comes and he said me, "Oh, coach, I was not good." But okay, we have spoken
He
quiet.
said to you directly.
Direct, yeah, no problem. We speak together.
46
You
minutes.
spoke after
No, he has played one
second half.
No,
He played second
it's
half.
the performance, not
Yeah.
the results. The results was good, huh? And we have done a good game also. But it was not easy against Lithuania. Switzerland, 4 days after, only 1-0 for the qualification. Only 1-0. Hey, please, huh? It was not so bad if we speak always a bad result of Kosovo.
Coach, we have information that close to this decision, like Paqarada, there are 4 or 5 other players. What do you think about it?
4-5.
We have information that close to this decision, like Paqarada, there are 4 or 5 other players to make a decision like Paqarada. Do you know that?
No.
We have information.
No. It's what is foreign information?
We have that information.
Yeah. Okay.
They are
I
not-
What do you think?
I have no information.
Okay.
No.
What is the spirit among the players?
It can be. I cannot say it's a wonderful spirit now. Clear. If you know the football, you know exactly what happens if we don't win. I am the same coach, huh? In success and in unsuccess. I am the same, with the same personality.
Is it unfair when you have 15 games in a row without any losses, and now with a
I am the
couple
same.
of
I am the
losses?
same.
14 games,
I was
10 lose, 2 draw, and 2
Only
win.
one win against
the
Andorra.
last 14
but
games.
Please. If you think one time more, it's normal to win in Czech Republic or against England, for example, at the end of the qualification. It's good. I have dreamed till the end of this qualification. Yeah, but you cannot reproach
Coach,
one
we
time
know,
more.
we know
No,
it's hard to beat Spain. It's hard to beat Sweden.
And
We
it's
know
not
that.
hard to beat England.
We know that. It's
harder.
But for example, the salary of head coach of Kosovo is about 250,000 euros. The
Macedonia.
salary of head coach of Macedonia, Igor Angleoski, is paid almost 3 times less than you.
Yeah.
The value of Kosovo team is 77 million euros. The value of Northern Macedonia is 61 million euros.
Please,
How they can qualify in European Championship and we don't? When the team and the coach...
Okay, no problem. Yeah, you search polemic.
They are cheaper than us.
No.
They cost less,
Why?
but they are not cheaper.
Yeah.
Macedonia is win against Germany. Löw, how many is the salary of Löw? Semi.
8 million, 10 million.
Okay, it's
Millions.
Millions, huh? Okay. We don't speak about 100,000.
Yeah.
Millions. Okay. And Macedonia wins against Germany. Okay. After, if you speak about values, it's not the good values. You say no.
Last update.
No. Let's me.
Okay.
Please.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Do now the values of the team of Kosovo on the pitch, not in Italy. Without Rashica, without Murici, and without Ramani.
It's different.
It's different. It's not
What is the calculation?
Your count. No.
How many percent less?
And it's never. If it's football, and the values, how we can compare the values?
But
now?
the coach was on the pitch.
Yeah.
The coach who is paid 3 times less than
you think
Kosovo coach.
Yeah, you were
The
right.
coach was
Okay.
on the pitch.
I say you. If
We
you
have
are
to say
president, if you are president of Kosovo, I say you must take a coach who, and you give to the coach 2 million, and so you win. So you win. You give 2 million. That means it's more than not Spain or Sweden, but perhaps more, and you win. No, please. We must compare what we can compare. And the salary of, if also a salary, if I take now Neymar, you can think because Neymar is the best salary, PSG wins all the games. They lose against Lille in championship. It's not so easy. And I think it's unfair from you to say that. It's unfair.
Coach, about
but this is
the reality.
No.
Discussion.
It's not. We speak about football. I like Kosovo. I receive the salary. I have spoken with Fadil Rokri. You know Fadil Rokri. I have spoken with about my salary, not with a gun here. Clear, no? And okay, I have a good salary, and I'm very happy with this salary. I work for this salary. I am here for this salary, and also for given answers, because it's my responsibility. Clear, but you cannot say the coach of Macedonia has this salary and he wins against Germany, because it's not, for me it's unfair, and it's not
We
correct.
can compare by Macedonia, not by Spain, by Sweden.
No, man,
we are talking.
No, man, you say me
by
the
Macedonia.
salary.
They go
you
to
say
European
me
Championship.
the
We
salary
lose
of
against them.
The coach of Macedonia is okay. But it's football also. If the result depends of the salary of the coach, I think we must here in Kosovo, or I don't know where, we must give a lot of money for the coach, and so we can win. No, I don't like this question, but okay, I accept. I am a coach. I accept the criticism.
You're in the studio,
no,
and we're asking what is the talk of the town. So maybe some people are raising this question. We have you here in the studio to give the answer. So
yeah, I gave the answer. I gave the answer.
After this game against Macedonia, how difficult was for you with the team in psychologically aspect? Because our expectations were very big against Macedonia game. It was a semi-final of Nations League.
Yeah.
How was difficult for you after this game to bring up the team for another goal?
It was very difficult, clear. The team immediately was a little dead, clear. I was very sad for Kosovo, for the team. I was disappointed. You remember this game? It was a special game for us. We received our own goal, unnecessary, clear. After because football is details. You remember the second goal? You remember?
Yeah.
What for a goal?
How did they score?
The second goal of Macedonia.
From pass of Enis Bardi, right?
A free kick
Enis
from
Bardi
the side.
gave the ball,
and the best player with the head of Macedonia touched the ball. Only one question. If Murici and Ramani are our two best players in the air, and particularly in such situation with Murici, because he is a sentinel before the defense, I am sure we don't receive this goal. Perhaps we receive another, but we don't receive this goal. But, okay, because Ramani is very strong in the air, and Murici is very big and strong. And perhaps we don't receive this goal. And perhaps we don't speak now about Macedonia.
We will speak about
But
ourselves.
football is not so logical sometimes, and we must accept. I must accept. But I must accept the positive criticism. And, okay, I must accept also the attacks against me, because I am the coach, and I receive a very good salary, you said, for the people. Huh? Okay, I take these sentences against me, but sure, I say you, I am ready for Kosovo. And we have had some problems with some players we don't play, like Paqarada. It's his decision. I respect his decision.
Do you regret his decision?
Yeah, clear. Always. Always I regret. Yeah. It's normal. It's normal. And but we know it's a normal situation. If the team don't win, play good or not so good, immediately the players who are not always in the first 11 speaks. It's a normal situation. Okay, he has decided. I said also, I will say clear for everybody here. I have a line as coach. We have rules in this team. And one rule is, if you receive an invitation for Kosovo, you must accept your role in the team, your situation in the team. It will be clear. You can play 1 minute, you can stand the tribune, you can play one game.
Do you think the players think that when they have the invitation from you, they should play immediately?
Yeah.
Do you think
it was my first speech with the team on the Monday. If you cannot accept this situation to be substitute or to be, we have had at the beginning 27 players. That means 3 or 4 must go in the tribune. But it was normal because COVID, we can have problem. I have taken more players. We have taken more players. I said always, if you cannot live with this situation, it's better to say, I don't come. I have respect for the decision, but you must respect the rule of a team, of a national team. A national team, a player must come, and it's an honor to receive an invitation.
Yeah.
It's an honor to receive an invitation. After, he must be at disposition for the team. It's not the same in the club.
Why you didn't invite Milindako? People of Kosovo didn't like that you ignored the Super League of Kosovo. He scored 26 goals.
Yeah, not this year. Not this year. Not this year. It was last year, and he was with the team.
No, the 26 years in the Super League in this year.
No.
This season?
This season.
2020, 2021.
Yeah.
He has scored 26
he
goals.
was in November with the team.
Yeah, he was in November.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay.
That's me. No.
Do you think the player of our
which
league?
games?
Huh?
For which games?
Against Albania.
Popo.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. And he has trained
Friendly
also
match?
with the team. Yeah.
Friendly match, you can call me.
No.
For friendly match.
No, because perhaps
you
are
understand
good.
what I'm saying?
No. You search always.
He's out of shape, coach.
It's not a problem of. It's only a problem.
How many goals are scored? You speak about goals. How many goals scored Vedat Murici?
Yeah, but hey, please.
Kololi, you use him as a striker sometimes.
Kololi is one of the best strikers in Switzerland.
How many?
The 2 last years.
How many goals he scored last year?
He scored more than 10.
More than who? Milindako scores 26.
Yeah, 26. Yeah. You think? Please. We must be serious. please, I don't speak bad about the League of Kosovo.
Yeah, we
but
know.
Mirjan Daku, why Mirjan Daku is not in Lazio Rome now? Why?
Why do you think
Why?
he's not?
Why? Say me. Hey,
He doesn't have-
you cannot compare a striker of the League of Kosovo with a striker Rashica.
job-
No,
the
man,
job-
yeah,
the job of the striker is to score only goal.
Please,
Daku scores the goal.
you have, please, you ask anything. Let me
Okay.
give the answer. You think, for example, if Rashica don't score with Werder Bremen or not enough in this time, I take another
away.
players for Rashica.
No, we don't think that.
Okay.
But we think that if someone scores 26 goals, he must have invitation. And you ignore the Super League of Kosovo. And maybe that's why the people don't like as much
The idea,
Bernard
coach, is that
Yeah, perhaps it's a reality. But for me, it's not a problem of the league, only a problem of league. It's a problem of concurrence, nothing else. And perhaps it's a mistake not to take him. But I have seen 2 games now from Daku. 2 games, in Cup and in Championship here.
And performance was?
For me, before the invitation,
He played good?
I have decided. It's a decision. It's my job to choose 23, not to take one of Kosovo for the pleasure of the people of Kosovo. It's my job to take the players. We have spoken. We have had contact. I hope. We will have now in June some possibilities to give perhaps time for players as Daku or other players to come in the team. Yeah, clear.
What they have to do? What have they to do more? He scores 26 goals. You didn't invite him. What to do more to give invitation from Mr. Challandes?
You have
He's
seen
going to
it's
invite
yeah. It's yeah.
And this question to add, for example, in your call-up, you had 4 goalkeepers, right?
Yeah.
In these 3 matches in Mars. Should it be a place for a player, or it was your decision to call 4 goalkeepers? Was it any place for another player, not for Daku, but for any other player? Because 4 goalkeepers, you didn't invite it, as I remember, since you come here in Kosovo.
No, it was for us. We have till now we have had 3 goalkeepers. I think for a national team and for the future also, we can see also Alimi from Ukraine, and it was a possibility to see him with the team for the goalkeeper coach also to do an evaluation of him, and it was for me good. And for Daku is a topic for our team and for me.
So you thought that any player of our domestic league didn't deserve to call up for this game? Even just to be with...
Time more. It's always a problem of concurrence. But perhaps my choice, I accept only your question if you think it was a bad choice, because Daku is better than another player who is here, who was here. I accept so. But only because he has scored some goals here in the championship, no, it's not the reason. It's not the reason. The reason is not to play or not to play, to score or not to score. I accept your criticism. Okay, you haven't taken Daku. No problem, I accept.
Who are the players that you can always rely on, and who are the best collaborators with you? Because we talked only for those problematic players. Now, who are the players that you have the best relationship and who listen to the strategy? Can you tell us about them?
All the players who has played. I am a stupid coach, I say you. I have a so strong striker, and he don't play, and we lose. Yeah, I am crazy. I am crazy. I can do a team very stronger, and I choose this one because these hair are good. This one because he comes because he comes from Switzerland. Because and then now, please. One time more. I am not the best coach of the world, but
And the players are not
I like my job, and I hope to stay here in Kosovo. How you can think that the team who begins a game, it's not the best team for me in this time, at this moment, again, this opponent.
So what you're trying to say, you are doing your
I am
best.
so stupid. Or why I am here?
Coach,
why I am here? So stupid coach. We don't let's play the good players.
Coach, your strategy is your way of thinking.
Coach, I take asking you for the key players. We think Kololi is the player that you like the most because you used him as a winger, you used him as a center back, you used him as a midfielder.
He is bad.
Just wait.
He is bad. He was bad in the 15
you
games.
Used him as
he was
center forward.
The best player.
I think you are the first coach to do this with one player in the history of football. Can you give any example? The coach who used this strategy with same player as a winger, as the center back, as the midfield, and
differently. Why you did that?
Center back never.
He might.
No, please.
When we receive a red card, I think.
You have no idea. You have no idea of.
Just give the explanation. Yeah.
No, yeah, please, because it's not easy.
It's not easy with the,
he is not an easy player. Perhaps perhaps next convocation he is not on the list. I say you.
I'm the coach here.
No. I like also.
Yes, no.
I am here.
We want to have the
I
best,
am here for
best
such questions.
Yes.
Yeah. You speak about Kololi. Okay.
Yeah.
Normally, I must say it's my job, and your job is to ask questions. My job is to select. Over. Yes. Thank you. Bye. But no. Okay. I mean, you cannot search one time more a polemic. For example, you can think Kololi must not play. Okay,
I'm not saying he's not a good player. I'm not saying that.
Okay. And if I am in Switzerland, I have followed all the way of Kololi. He has played in Lausanne-Sport in the same position of 1-2 years, in the same position as against Spain. Same position.
Okay.
He has played now in Zurich, and he was in the top scorer of the Switzerland.
We know because we broadcast it.
And center. I have seen a lot of games. Yeah, that means he can.
That's why.
He can.
Okay.
He can. Now the question, and okay, it's only a question, and you can have your answer for this position. Perhaps Daku is better. Perhaps.
Coach.
Okay, I can accept your, and I hope you have all the answers at the beginning of the game, and say me who must play, and if we win, okay, no problem. I give you one part of my salary. I give you no problem. No, it's not so easy, and we must have all the information.
He's doing his job, you are doing your job.
Yeah.
So you, the coach.
The coach knows that.
No.
The coach knows that very well.
No, clear.
It's been a long time you're doing this job.
You can attack the coach and the decisions of the coach, but you cannot attack my honesty. And if you say
I'm not trying to do that.
Kololi from Switzerland, and you say in this question there is my honesty. It's not my competence or my quality as coach. It's only my honesty.
I wasn't trying to do that.
Yeah, but I have the feeling if you say that.
Okay.
If you say that, and I am not happy with. But with the question, okay, no problem. And one time more, if I don't choose the best player, I think I cannot stay here a long time.
Okay.
As
Jon.
every coach in the world. Every coach in the world.
Coach, you mentioned some names, but in this game of March, we, maybe as journalists and also Kosovo that follow the game of national team, accepted to come new players. We have heard that are coming to new players. What did happen? Because media got some names, but still you had the same players that they play also in the last game. So why we didn't have new players in national team of Kosovo? We have Fazli, but in Fazli he didn't play any minute in official game also. But why?
But you speak about Fazli.
Yeah, but I'm speaking about in general about new.
Fazli was here. Alimi, the goalkeeper, was here. Lirim Kastrati, the defender, was here also.
But Fazli, he was also.
No, Fazli comes with an injury. The club asked, he is injured, but he comes. The club was very correct with the federation. The doctor of the club said, we have received the radio and we have done also an Emery. Okay, and Fazli says me clear the first game, I cannot play. We will see, but
we didn't know that.
Well, okay. Second game,
so
he trains one time before the game, and we decide to bring him on the bench because it was okay. The last training. Okay, but it was one training, okay. And after, okay, against Spain, I have changed my defense, and it was for me perhaps to take too much risk with a young player as Fazli. I have observed him in Switzerland in the last game also, and I think it was not the good time for him to play in this system with three defenders. But Fazli is the same as Daku, the same as other players. He is a project for us.
But I'm asking about other players that were, for example, we know about Andi Zeciri, Bastian Toma, and players that still didn't decide it, and they have the option to be part of national team of Kosovo.
Will they be part of Kosovo?
Because we had also news that head of federation talk with Andi Zeciri and other players, and we didn't have these new players. I'm talking because Fazli was in
such players. It was impossible in March. They have played with Switzerland against England, Portugal.
But do we have still opportunity to bring them?
I say you one time more. We don't speak a lot about such player who must decide. We don't speak a lot with journalists, for example, because it's a very difficult situation. If we speak too much, you have immediately a reaction of the other federation. Now, I have read all the newspapers in Switzerland after the no qualification of Switzerland for the last four in European Championship. That's mean Zeciri, that's mean other players. Okay, you know that. And what we must do, speak. And what can be immediately the reaction
Are you
of
working
Switzerland?
on background?
Yeah, clear. Our president.
You asked this also years ago, not to talk about this.
We are in contact with the player. It's clear, but we don't speak a lot. It's normal because we have spoken. I give an example. We have spoken in one time from Ademi in Switzerland. He has scored some goals with Basel. We have spoken little. That comes in the media. One time after, he decided to play for Switzerland. Why? Because in Switzerland they don't sleep also. And they have people for this work also. And they go and they say...
He wasn't sure for his decision.
No,
so.
The decision is after from the player. The player, the agent, or the...
Either play for Kosovo or for Switzerland. So in this case, I know that you cannot...
I have spoken with Kemal. He said, me?
Spoke on the phone or dinner? Which players can you say you had dinner with?
Yeah. No, I don't say. I don't say you.
You don't say.
Yeah. But you have no confidence, huh? You think also one time more I'm a stupid coach.
No, I'm not saying that.
Who think I don't need such player?
Yeah, of course, we talked about.
If I have,
we're just asking. You speak
such
them to
good
them
player,
with
it's
phone or
good
you
for
had
me.
dinner with them?
It's good for Kosovo.
You knock them to the door or just the phone call?
It's not so easy. I search, for example, to visit some players since a lot of months. Never they accept to speak with me in this time. And no. They say it's not time. It's not time.
Why?
But time is running for us.
Because they haven't decided.
Time is running for us, so.
They wait. What comes?
So you said it's their problem because you do your job,
Under 21
and
European
then you leave
Championship,
them to decide, right?
Yeah.
You do what you can do, and then it's up to them. Of course.
We know exactly the situation. The player has this
Can they
opportunity.
play for Kosovo at the end of the European Championship under 21?
We don't.
There is no rule of the FIFA. They cannot play for Kosovo or what?
No. I
They
think
can play.
The rules
after the European under 21.
They must decide at first. and
But they
after.
can play for Kosovo.
Yeah, we have seen it's not always so easy. We have seen one example, but I think such player, if they decide for Kosovo, they will play for Kosovo.
Okay.
But we have, I give one example, one player of Switzerland, under 21. You know, Dom Johnny. He decided for Albania. But now he don't play for Albania. But for other reasons. It's not so easy with FIFA, but we have the rules, we have everything for us. A player of under 21 of Switzerland or of another team, if he has a nationality and then he can play for Kosovo. But he can play, he must decide to play for Kosovo. And if he receives an offer of big nations of football, he can decide, he can choose. And in this time we don't speak a lot. It's normal, but we do a lot with the federation, and we speak with. I don't speak with a lot with agent, and I have no agent. I say you, no. This also story was not good because I attack my honesty. Only if I speak with an agent, for example, with the brother of Shaqiri about Aderjonai. Because Aderjonai, I have spoken with him. I have spoken also with his agent. Because in football you cannot do only because in 4 hours. And you ask if I have dinner with such player. The player don't come. The player said, speak with my agent.
And it's COVID. You cannot.
It's football.
Dinner.
It's football now. But we do. And I repeat you, if I can have good players, good young players for Kosovo as coach, it's for me.
Are you still working for Futuro AG? Yeah, as agent? Futuro AG.
No idea who is this agent.
Okay.
He's
He's from.
asking, do
name
you
is
work in this
Përse.
agency?
Huh?
He's asking, do you work in this agency that he mentioned? That was the question
Who is the name?
of agency.
Was Futuro AG.
Futuro.
Futuro AG.
The name of Futuro, I know that because the owner of Futuro is Mr. Streetmatter. He was my vice president.
Philip Streetmatter and Rene Streetmatter. Yeah.
He was my president in Zurich when I win the titles. Streetmatter. That means I know this, but I have nothing. I have now signed a contract.
Because your name is here as a manager of this company.
Yeah.
And your contract is
Yeah.
until 2022.
No, I have no contract with this company. I say you, I have no contract with nobody. I have not one agent, I have 100 agents. You know what? Because I have no agents. That means if for tomorrow I am not coach,
as agent, not...
I am not coach of Kosovo, and I receive from 20 agents possibility. You want to train, I don't know which country or which club, immediately, because I have no agent. I have no agent.
And since
but this agent...
Can I have just...
No, please, it's important, because it's my honesty, one time more.
Okay.
Hey, please. I don't accept such accusation or such...
It's not accusation,
it's not
it's
fair.
a question because your name is here, coach.
My name...
And I'm just asking, are you still working as agent for this company?
No.
And it's normal from us to say or to ask you why the player of Switzerland, they don't accept Kosovo. Are you working on this side?
If Fadil Vokri is not here, he has spoken with an agent in Switzerland for the game Kosovo-Albania. And in this discussion, this match agent, speak with Fadil, and Fadil said, okay, we will change the coach. You have, and this agent, okay, call me. And he said me, are you interested with Kosovo? Oh, yes, I wish. And he comes with Fadil. And I give a commission for this agent, but he is not my agent.
Okay.
Never. Now I have a new contract. You can ask all the federation if they have spoken with an agent. They have spoken only with me. And I was good because I have a very good salary.
Okay.
Coach,
I don't need.
Can I have
never?
two?
We're going slowly towards the end. Yes.
Short questions.
Yeah.
You said you're a realistic coach for these qualifications for Qatar World Cup. What are the goals of the Kosovo to know?
Yeah.
You said you dream, but what is this dream? Yeah. And wanted to know in next games, can we have or should we have new players to put some new feats in our team?
Okay.
First of all, the goal.
At first, you speak always about new players. Even we have good players in this team. We need always good players, better players. But please, don't speak always about new players. We have good players. Now, okay, if we can have better players, no problem, we will have.
It's newsworthy. We're a media and we want to have the latest news. So we ask you if something new is
but it's perhaps...
New players coming.
It's paradoxal because we have done a very
When new
good
players
job.
come, you have more to choose and best quality and
clear.
stuff like that. That's the idea of the question.
The idea is clear.
Because most of these players, they played too many games with you.
It's an advantage for me, for Kosovo, for everybody.
That's the idea. So
we try, clear. But okay, you speak about goals.
Yeah.
And it's
realistic goals from this qualification.
Yeah. But the goals for me, before the two games, Sweden and Spain, are the same. I never, and in my life it was always the same. You have goals of results. I never speak about goals, results goals. For me, it's stupid. To begin, also for example, in a championship in a country, I am coach of a team, and I said, okay, this year we must win the championship or we must win the cup. And we lose the first game cup. And we lose perhaps the three first game in championship, and we have no more goals. No. It was always clear for me. I have only performance goals. And I don't change after two. Perhaps if we are first in the group in the last two games, okay, I will speak, our goal is Qatar. But at the beginning, never. The goal is to go to Qatar. The goal was the same before Nations League in 2018. It was only to win or to play good or to the goals.
I guess
the performance. It's not
your goals of performance have achieved because we came from From a team that didn't win, and then we have 15 wins, we win Nations League,
it's
and
only performance goals.
yeah,
And I don't.
Nations League, yeah.
That
Nations
means
League.
that don't change
said that.
for us now. If I have only the goal to go to Qatar, you say me now, it will be difficult, because I don't think Spain or Sweden will lose a lot of games. No, my goal's clear. We will play against Spain, against Georgia also, because Georgia is a good team, against Greece, good team, and it's performance goals, and we have. Now it's time to be better. We have, for example, this game against Spain, I was not happy because we can do better. The performance. And it was not good now. For example, I give another example. After Sweden, I was very disappointed.
We have only 2 more minutes.
Yeah,
So.
it's the last, please. I was very disappointed with this performance. Not with the result, with this performance. Why? It's the worst game if we speak about fitness performance. We have run 7 kilometers less than Sweden. And it's the worst performance, with the worst intensity also. I was surprised, I was disappointed with this performance in this time. And clear, my job now is to have a team who think a little about such statistics. It's statistics, it's not strategy, it's not. And if we speak about 7 kilometers less, 10 players, that means 700 meters for each players. And 700 meters is 10 meters. That means our players have run 10 meters less than each player.
They have been lazy.
It's not normal for Kosovo. Okay, but it was the way is performance, and we must speak. But we have done not a very bad game, because we have received 2 goals unnecessary, I can say. It can be 0-0 at the half. After we receive a penalty because Rashica is here, and the ball, it was a little unfortunately. At the end, 3-0, no discussion. It was not so. 50-50 ball possession, action on the goal also we have it. But okay, it was not a good game for us. Sweden was a very difficult team to play. We
came to the end of this interview, so to end it with a positive note, which was the best day since you came to coach Kosovo national team?
It's perhaps this evening against Azerbaijan, perhaps, or against Montenegro. I have had a lot of Czech Republic, Montenegro, but
Hungary.
Huh?
Hungary was big game, 3-2.
Bulgaria. The last minute, it was an incredible. We have it. I have it. It's a reason because I say you, I am the coach, and I will do my job, and I have trust the team, and I am sure I will be. I will have some pleasure, same pleasure, and I hope I can bring positive things for the team. I said always we recognize the people in difficulty. If we win, it's easy for the coach. Now it's not easy for the coach, but I can recognize also the people who are behind the team. I must be at first, and also the player who are ready to fight for the team. And it's my job to find solution, to provocate perhaps with new players, if we have more concurrence, to bring more discipline, because we have had some problems of disciplines. we say that, we know that, and we must. I am not a fan of discipline, but now it's necessary. Time, okay, 5 minutes.
It's necessary with our mentality. So.
It's not my style. But if we need, I will do. And now it's a very important time for me as coach.
3 years to start doing discipline?
Yeah.
You need 3 years to start doing discipline?
I don't need. It was not necessary in the first 3 years.
Okay.
It was first never necessary.
From now, yes.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. From now, yes, because player who don't play and defeat and journalists who polemics and everybody speaks in the team, out of the team, and that's give more.
We love Kosovo, that's why.
Yeah, but it's normal.
Yeah,
it's normal,
yeah.
and
I
must live with such situation. I must live with all the questions of the journalist.
A lot of emotions, but all coming out of love. So good luck, coach, and thank you for the interview.
Because luck is important also for the results.
You have our support and luck, I guess.
Emanuell,
I'm there. It's also for the time.
Thank you.
Rubikon me Adriatik Kelmendin përkrahet nga Interex, Cima Construction dhe